It's not Sunday. It's a Super Saturday. Thanks to the Super Bowl being tomorrow, I figured, hey, why not hang out tonight? So, hey, who's around? A little bit later start time. And we're gonna have some laughs, unbox some toys, do all that fun stuff. So thanks for hanging out with me tonight, and let's get ready to go. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Yimbo, and welcome to my channel, Yimbo Reviews Everything. And this is my normally Sunday night, podcast about life and toys, but we are doing it tonight. So, hello, hey, we already got some friends of the house. What's going on, dating my man, Toy Addict 17, and it's the Machu Toy. What's going on, Matt? How you doing, buddy? So, I sent the link out to some friends. This is going to be like on the shorter side tonight. This is just straight up so we can unbox some toys together, hang out. I didn't want to miss a beat. I always love our toy time. And in fact, I was joking with my wife that you guys know that as a teacher and a parent of 4.5-year-olds, yeah, this is like my time to be able to speak without being interrupted or having conversations happening under everything that I'm saying. So this is, I told you guys for always, like this is fun for me. This is a blast. And then again, it is friend time, and that's what it's all about. And Machu's watching me from the future. He's got me very jelly. I won't blow up your spot, Matt, but I am very jealous that you are, in fact, watching me from the future. And Jamelin Parks, what's going on, man? Thanks for hanging out this evening. And Clintastic, I was panicked and thought it was Sunday. Dude, I know. You know, the last couple of years, I did my stream on Super Bowl Sunday. And obviously, like, it was fun. It was like we were all hanging out. This is now only because I have a mild interest in watching it, not because of the teams. Like, I know it's the Niners and the Chiefs. I can't tell you who's going to win. Like once my fantasy team was knocked out of playoff contention, I kind of stopped following football. So like I'm aware of the things, especially with Taylor Swift and Kelsey and all of that stuff. So, my wife got some boxes, some Super Bowl boxes at work, and we have some skin in the game. And this is a chance now. Like I'm actually trying to introduce sports. Like I've been a guy that's been living with Paw Patrol and Peppa Pig and Bluey and all of the different toddler shows on TVs for the last 4.5 years. And I'm trying, I like sports. I'm wearing my, custom Giants jersey, and parenthood has definitely pushed, and toys have pushed my sports fandom to the back seat. So, I enjoy watching football, and of course for the commercials and all of that goofy stuff. And whatever, we're here now. That's enough rambling about tomorrow's game that you may or may not care about. What's going on, Diggs Figs? How you doing, brother? Thanks for hanging out tonight. And again, hey, Saturday night. This is pretty cool. So I have some toys for us to show. This is just I'm going to be totally honest, guys. I like to be upfront with you. I'm trying to do this giveaway game show trivia thing right. I didn't want to rush it, and man, the work week just keeps kicking my butt each week. So I'm scratching and clawing for any toy time. I need to take photos. Like I'm chomping at the bit right now. Right before the stream, my wife and I were watching Traders. It's a really good show on Peacock, FYI. And when I was setting up in the den, even though I've just spent the day cleaning up toddler toys, I started setting up like a Ninja Turtle scene. Not even with figures yet, just setting up, like my own version of the sewer. And I just can't wait. So tomorrow I'm hoping to get some more photos in. We'll see how it goes. We still have to clean the house and doing all the week, setting up the week chores. You guys know how it is. Rob's Pop View, how you doing, buddy boy? And freaking love traders. Oh yes, all right, yeah, we are crushing. So we just watched we're totally up to date, and it's a good ride. It is a really good ride. Season 1 was fun. They did half reality show people and then half like normies. And now this season they just went straight up reality stars, and it is, even though I love like regular folks being in it, the fact that you're dealing with people like CT from Road Rules who have been playing games like this for 20 years. They know how to play the game and make it fun for the audience. So season 2, we've been like really digging season 2. But yeah, so here's our toys for this evening. So I have some stuff. This is all out here. There are a couple toys I might potentially unbox tonight. We'll see how we do it. And shout out to Josh Brown. I'm going to show off the head sculpts that I got from him. That's what the Valiant Knight is doing here in this set, because you know I love this toy and I've talked about him before. So we'll start backtracking, start getting some of these guys out of the way. As you can see, one of the things I would like to show you off tonight is a little Goblin comparison between the Legends and the SHF. And oh man, can't wait to tell you about Lord Zedd. I know I've shown off the throne before, but finally cracking him open last night, and yeah, he's neat. But before we do anything, let's talk about Super Action Stuff. The Toy Daddies we had on Super Action Stuff on an episode of the Toy Pick Community. Highly recommend going to check out kind of like our whole interview series if you haven't seen it. You know, I know I simulcasted this channel too. So if you are interested in here, because I love talking to toy makers and toy designers. So Super Action Stuff being an independent creator, it was so fascinating, that whole interview. I've been buying whatever is put out typically, so I could not wait for this game, arcade cabinet. And I thought, I only got the one right now. There are 2 available, but this is our main event for today. It's perfect for toy photography, and I'll try to show some scale with some various toys around. I know I have a Deadpool somewhere. I made sure to get the hands ready. Ah, there he is. There we go. Got to get our boy Wade in there. Let's see. Ooh, Clint says the Australian. All right, so the Australian Traders is top tier. We haven't had a. I guess we do have a need because we're caught up on this current version. So yeah, that could be interesting. All right. I'll throw it out to the wifey. I'll throw it out. Hi, Mary Fox. How's it going? Thanks for hanging out this Saturday evening. And Ray Paz, what's going on, buddy boy? And here's Emma McKinney. What's going on, Messy Toy Photography? And Ray Paz, I love Super Action Stuff accessories. So much fun, dude. That's what the name of the game is for this set. Oh my goodness. So yeah, let's dig in. Let me swing this around if I did this right. Yeah. All right. Okay. So first and foremost, I wanted to show the chair comparison because there is this chair in here. So the Super Action Stuff one is on the left here, and this is a typical WWE one from Mattel. And this is what I've always used for any kind of folding chair type stuff I needed in photos. So you can see the scale, the size is smaller, but that's because these wrestlers are bigger. They are like 7-8 inch figures, more McFarlane size. So this could work better. Let's get Wade going already. Let's try out. So for the scale of the chair. So there we go. Like I said, like it caught me off guard just a little bit because of the size, but I think it will work better with Legends, perhaps. Let's see. So it is a little bit. It's small. It's on the smaller side. I did have to go and look at the pictures on the Amazon listing to figure out how to snap it together because it came in parts. But Super Action Stuff also has posted a lot of behind the scenes, or not behind the scenes, how to put it together tutorials. So even when you go right to the Super Action Stuff website, there's a YouTube video embedded as you're looking at all the preview images, and he walks you through everything. So the chair, I couldn't figure it out without, I needed an image to go on, and I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But there is, for scale purposes, I think I'm not going to knock it because I'm very happy to have also just a blank, and I really like the paint. See how much shinier that is. Like, But there we go. So it's a folding chair. It scales. It works. Slightly on the smaller side, but no big deal compared to a WWE one. But that's it. There we go. All right, so that was the first thing from it. I love this set. I love this set. And then again, I'm going to try to do a better job of not just losing myself in the toys, because once I get going, Diggs Figs, did I paint the Deadpool cuffs? Yes, sir. As I mentioned to you, I was going to try. I didn't want you to go crazy. So yeah, and it's your fault, Ryan. It's your fault. I love the way that the black looks. So yeah, I took a Gundam marker, and now it's of course rubbed off a little bit, like when I swap the hands, but it's under the cuff, like no big deal. But I told you, I love this. Like, I don't think I'm gonna have a more currently with the offerings that Hasbro puts together, I don't think I'm gonna ever have a more favorite Deadpool. So it would have to be on some totally new buck that completely blows us away. So this is going to be my favorite Deadpool. He's not going anywhere. So he's staying in my home forever and ever. So yeah, I went Gundam marker. I went Gundam. Yeah, thanks, right? Yeah, it's like I said, just a little bit smaller, but still works. Still looks good. Still looks solid. And if you didn't have a folding chair, then you have one now. That's the nice thing. Okay, so there is so much stuff in here, and this is going to be crazy. I'm going to have some kind of backup plan. What am I going to do? All right, I got dollar store, got another set of 3. All right. Okay, so I had to dump that all out to show you inside. So this bad boy lights up. Heck yeah. 2 AAA batteries go inside, and then it is just, there's the switch in there. Incredible. So awesome. And what's nice, I'll start with this. It comes with these 2 sheets of stickers, and I'm like, okay, so what? You only get like 1 crack at it, and then you have to, like, this is your decision forever. And then no, I watched the SuperActionStuff, video on the kit, and it's a vinyl decal. They are reusable. Now, you're gonna see probably a little bit of the issue I had with at least one. I only tried one so far. I really like this. It's the game is called Cyber Dagger, because there's 2 options, and I can show you the other one through the listing. All right, see, I'm being very that was my focused face. So the decal will go flush and flat, but it will move on you as well. Like, it's not the stickiest of decal, so I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. It will stay flat. There we go. But the lightest movement, like if I try to adjust, it will slide around. See, yeah, you can even see kind of the movement there. So there's that. Now, with the light on, you can see some of the image there. So this is going to be a little photography trick to deal with, but there's the actual image I wanted to show off. So it's a little fighting game. Really neat design. And here's the rest. So you have it's basically like a Street Fighter style game. And there's like the end screen, the continue, game over. So it's so neat. And like I said, I just had that little bit of an issue with this not wanting to stay fully stuck, but then it's not there permanently, and I can make my adjustments as needed, But yeah, I'm going to have to figure out how to get the best photography to capture the whole screen, because as you saw, that was a very bright light right in the center, and it does kind of wash out the rest. So I got to figure that out. But it is neat that it lights up on its own, even if I have to, for photography's sake, like remove the back and maybe pull back, use a different type of light standalone to hit it, just to reduce the level of illumination. But yeah, so anyway, there's the screen there. And now we get to the other fun stuff. I did not. I have like there was like an action pack. I have the food pack. I have this one now. The Casket of Cruelty. I'll show you the rest. Like, might get the Cosmic one. I don't know. I just haven't had a pull for it yet. And some of it was right. Wasn't that more of the grosser green type stuff? So just with the ideas and the Mr. Rogers style ideas I typically shoot. That one was the one that I was like, personally, I was like, we'll see. So I'm not saying I'll never own it. It's just I don't own it yet. And then versus, yeah, I can't wait to get mine, dude. I've been so hyped for this. And I waited for Amazon, which talking to Chewy, my buddy No Chewing, he ordered directly from him, and he got it in a day or two. So it was like instantaneous. So you could just, he has them in stock. You could just order directly from SuperActionStuff. But I don't know, Amazon third-party sellers it was up for like $79. And when it finally, boom, it hit the regular retail $39.99. I grabbed the one I wanted. It was here in a day or two. So that's all, giving you ideas, giving you options. Acoustic guitar. This is my first one, and this is so incredible. And you just like the painting, the little details in there, the rivets. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous and solid guitar. So here we go. Get this up in Wade's lap. But it's so good. It's so good. Perfect guitar. Perfect guitar. So very welcomed addition to my collection. I have, some electric guitars, but this is my first acoustic, and I love it. God, there's so much. This is incredible. I haven't figured out yet. I'm assuming he left a port for a stand in here. I'm checking right now because that's what I've seen it, or maybe just uses a typical like maybe Mayfex style to like hold it up. But this is fire that ports into. They have footballs, soccer balls, and a basketball for like the NBA Jam, NFL Blitz. So stoked to have this. And that my goal. So real quick, my goal originally was to take my own picture today with Deadpool launching this and like, hey, I got bumped for the Super Bowl. But I didn't have the time to set it up. So that was my original idea. But fortunately, Simon Toast, I was looking at the SuperActionStuff Instagram and the tagged photos, and I saw Simon. I was like, oh my God, that picture's so great. So that's just wanted to credit Simon Toast. I did ask him for his permission. So thank you, Simon, for letting me use it for the thumbnail. But it was of the green and white Ranger kicking the soccer ball with this effect. So really, this is so cool. Hockey sticks. And the only ones that I've had so far are the NECA ones, the cartoon ones. So actually, no, that's not true. I did have the Casey Jones movie ones too. So these are nice to have, is what I'm trying to tell you. In addition to the Casey. So what's great is like I've had this idea. I didn't get to do it for Christmas, but for my brother-in-law and my nephew, as big hockey guys, I wanted to do a toy photo for them, infusing, like their father-son relationship and hockey, their shared love. So again, having these options, having these sticks, I'm trying to put the scene together in my head. All right, moving on. Throw up. Now, again, I'm not like the gross out guy. That's not really for my ideas. My son is still like scarred, I think, from the day that he had a peanut allergy attack or maybe it was egg. It's before we did the whole testing thing and like knew. Was it for that? No. Oh God. That was for his asthma. That was another scary thing. So yeah, he had thrown up from an asthma related issue, and yeah, he remembers it. It's mortified. So even seeing that, he was like, "Oh, Daddy, that's throw." I was like, "Yep, don't worry, we're not going to play with that. You know, we don't we don't want our toys to feel sick. We don't want you to feel sick. We don't want anybody to feel sick." So yeah, that I'm not saying I'll never, but this is gonna be one that will. It looks great. It looks great. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. No, oh, the casket of cruelties, the blood accessories, and the coffin plus weapons. Oh, okay, all right. Thank you, Ray. Yeah, I was thinking of the cosmic one, and those are even the blood effects. I have some from Mezco. I have some from SuperActionStuff, but I usually don't go gory, so that was the reason. So yeah, those were the two that I've held off for now until like I get into that mode. But yeah, I was. Thank you. Sorry. All right, Raypaz, these are Superman, Man of Steel. That would look great with that football and flame effect. Oh, true. Plus, post-crisis Soups was a football player. I don't know if he was a quarterback. That's a great idea. All right, I'm gonna have to do something like that. Yep. Yikes, it's weird to have kids with so many allergies nowadays. Something up with the food. Yeah, dude. He got hit. We had twins, and we always joke that my daughter soaked up all the nutrients. So my son got hit with the egg and peanut. All right, moving on. More fun stuff. Inside the box, you also have to put together the arcade. So the joysticks are separate. I ended up gluing mine in using my Plastilock glue, specific for toys. And that just slides in there. And he did say if it moves, because it will move on you, you could always blue tack that. I even thought about super gluing it in, but I like being able to remove it to help get the decals on there flat. So there is that last little piece. And then the rest of the stuff is it's just epic. Like there's a coffee mug that says meh on it. Meh, love it. The boxing gloves, I was really stoked to get boxing gloves. So I have the left and right green. And then this set also came with black gloves, and you take the hand off of a Legends and they just squeeze on over. So that's it. There's no peg. You don't have to worry about that. They just cuff right over the wrist. There's a ventilator mask that you use with blue tack. So similar to the Vapor one. There's 2 hockey pucks. So once again, the ideas I needed this set to finally make this other idea happen for my for my brother-in-law, my nephew. There's an iPad, a cute little iPad in there with just a blank screen, but an iPad tablet. There's so much stuff. I'm just trying to decide like which things to show off. They're so neat. You get the Dizzy like knocked out. So you'd have to blue tack. I'm blocking you. Hang on. You'd have to blue tack this on, but like the Dizzy knocked out effect. Ridiculous. Now, this was something that we talked about in depth with the Toy Pick community with the Toy Daddies. So the headphones. All right, let's get you going, Wade. The headphones are really great, from what I understand, and I did mess with them a little bit. All right, so on Deadpool, it's still the tiniest bit loose, but not like for a picture that looks pretty decent scale wise. But here's what's really cool is it can expand. It actually has a slider, like it slides and will extend itself for McFarlane and larger scale action figures. Like, so that's really, really awesome. But yeah, so you can see the little gap in there. Right. There we go. Little gap. There's the hole. You can see it now. But yeah, it slides open. Unbelievable. My action figures have headphones that are adjustable. It's insane. It's insane. I love this. Oh, so much cool stuff. Things I needed, like legit things I needed for years. I once made drumsticks out of toothpicks. I don't have to do that anymore. These are legitimate wood, or I guess plastic, but they look great. Drumsticks. That's so awesome. Oh my goodness. I know I showed it off with that Willet scale, but we have a cup of coffee, like, because I know that the holiday set had some too, but it's always nice to have another disposable cup of coffee around. You also have a spray can with, and it works, you can take off the nozzle, and then they have these paint effects. So there's like this pinkish purple spray, and then this green spray, which is a different shade. Super awesome. Let's see. Picking back up real quick. Knuckle puck time. Rapaz, that dude makes some really cool things you wouldn't think you needed, but when you get them, it makes sense. Did you see his next thing? It's a modular floor wall thing that can be made into platforms. Yeah, man, dude. I'll show all that off. Yeah, it is, and it is absolutely cheaper than the gridiron platform. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on that. I think it's already up on Big Bad, so yeah, I'll show everybody just in case they weren't aware, because that thing does look awesome. All right, I think we're down to the last couple of things. You can use blue tack, and it has pop-out eyeballs. So if you want to do something goofy, getting hit in the junk or whatever, there's that. You then have a virtual reality headset. So there's the two joysticks, controllers for the VR. And then there's an actual VR mask. There we go. How about that, Macho? Right? So there's that. There's also the hospital mask that you can put on there. Again, all blue tacked. And then the final little things, because everything else in here I've talked about, is another awesome toy camera. And this is the difference now with this. I should have grabbed the other ones to show some differences. But this one is all black, but you can see the nice paint, the gloss, the shine on the actual lens. You can see that. And then what's really cool is it will come off, because you not only get the kit lens, but you can also pop on, a telephoto lens. Unbelievable. You can practice being Machu and or Sergeant Bananas doing the probe lens. But is that awesome? Oh, that's so cool. That's so freaking cool. So what an incredible set. I'm blown away. And this is basically just idea steroids. As soon as I really started opening it, I'm just, oh my God, I have so many different ideas now. For me, it literally is just a matter of declutter, because my kids' stuff has been everywhere. So that's why I was working on their organization, which then frees up space for me to kind of juggle. So, because right now my basement, it's okay. I mean, for me. But it's definitely, for all of my diorama situations I have going on, I still don't have enough room to really feel comfortable in getting toys and shots set up. But I still have it. I have a whole collab I need to shoot with my Doomsday, with Unworthy Collector, and I'm not dragging my feet on purpose. I just haven't had a chance to, set something up. So this, like I said, certainly helps. At the very least, if you follow me over on Instagram, this is going to give me some really goofy ideas for my story at the very, very least. But there we go. Super action stuff. Let me drop this out for a second. So let's go back over here. Check it out. Let's see if I can add it to. Let me just see that real quick. There's the page. Yeah, okay. All right. So let me just share this again, only if you are interested. But this is one of those things that does help the channel out, as in AKA me trying to do all these things. But over here, So on my Amazon, where you can find the link, many different places. But here is the toy photography section, and there is this. This is the one that I purchased. This is what I add on here. Actually, I'm sorry. I did the Cyber Dagger. So that's the set that I bought. And Cats with Knives is also here. And, let me do there we go. Trying to show it up a little better. There, wait, share this tab. Okay. So there's the two. There's Cats with the Knives, and then this is the one I bought, which is the Cyber Dagger. So they look great. This is the set that I did not buy. You can see the different colorways. I went with the more traditional color schemes. Oh, I didn't even show you my Knucklehead son. You see the switch? That was another huge selling point for me. And the reason I don't currently have that to show you is because he has it. And now I'm like, where did he put it? Oh man, my toy anxiety. I'm like, I'm on a stream. I can't freak out about this one toy. Where did he put it? He had it upstairs. Shoot. But that was literally but he's had so much fun with this thing. He's had so much fun. I really just don't want him to lose it. And hey, I see friend backstage. Here we go.
What's going on, Mr. Yimbo?
Well, dude, just doing the toy daddy thing.
The toy shtick.
This is so weird being on a Saturday.
I know. Happy Saturday.
Yeah. Ooh, TJ Williams is here. There we go. What's going on, man? And Jamie Lynn Park says, a surgical mask. What do you know? You would have thought we'd had a lot more of those. I guess there weren't as many people making 112 props during the pandemic. It's true. It's true. I remember Five Below. My niece got a first responder Barbie doll that had the doctor mask, surgeon mask, but that was it. So anyway, how you doing, Chu? So what's going on? You had a wonderful day. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Good. Just finished cleaning up the kitchen. Well, I still have a cast iron pan to scrub out and those bamboo steamer trays. I don't know how to care for them yet, so I have to Google that later.
All right,
I
fair.
don't think I can just toss those in the sink.
Probably not. Probably not.
I am drinking some wine. It's
Beautiful.
Special wine for the Lunar New Year. This is the House of the oh my god, Game of Thrones House of Dragons wine.
Got it. Nice. Okay.
Very
there you go. On point. I like
Asian
it.
holiday, mainly, I don't know, Scandinavian type universe.
It works. It's a dragon. We're good. So you also enjoyed, I was referencing our conversation that we had with SuperActionStuff, and you also have this set.
I do.
Did you get the same one as me? Or did you do the other colorway? Or did you get both?
I only got the one for now. Okay. I could see why some people have gotten both.
Yeah.
I opted for one. I also got a deck of cards with mine too.
Oh, very cool. Oh, that was because you ordered yours directly from him.
Yeah. It's a little bit bigger than 1/12, but it's still pretty cool.
Nice.
But yeah, all the stuff that comes in this little thing, it's incredible.
It's insane. For the price point.
Filled to the brim, and the stuff that I've taken out of here.
Mm-hmm.
It's incredible.
Dude, this is it's just this whole thing is full. This whole tray is just all that one thing. It's so cool. I have to find my Switch. This is driving me crazy. So it was so funny. I had told my son because he lost video game privilege. We do the little bit, but if he has a thing, that's what we go to. We're like, okay,
we're on a screen time break ourselves.
Yeah,
the kids have been way cooler.
Yeah. Well, so yesterday we get home and he wants to play, and I was like, oh, bud, I'm like, remember you did this thing? He did a thing to really upset his sister, and he's like, oh. And I was like, all right. I'm like, why don't you sit and open this thing with me? And we sat together, and it literally, but then as soon as he got to the Switch, he was like, "Thanks, Zedd," and he's like, "Can I play?" And I was like, "Okay, yeah." And he took it, and like I was telling this before, but like it was amazing. Like he would pretend to have a Pokemon toy like come out of the Switch because it was just neat. It was just a whole thing. So
no, that's cool. I like that.
And so many cool things. Even the tablet. I think it's always nice to have like options. It's just always options.
Yeah.
Did you have any problems with the nozzle of the spray paint?
I haven't played with this enough to really know if I have that issue.
So this is also for you and for everybody else. Just as like hey, this might be a thing you have to worry, but not worry. It's not a worry whatsoever. But the paint had gotten like painted over, so this nozzle will come off. So show you like what I ended up doing was just like bending it, and then it would start the peel of the paint, and then I just kind of got my nails in there, but it comes off. Now it's like no big deal. So it was like Mythic Legions, like when the paint the paint sealed over the joints. So you just gotta, I didn't even need heat for it. So there you go, Cody. No heat.
I mean, look at this chair. Foldable chair.
Yeah, I know, and it works great.
And look at this camera, so good. Damn, that's a way better camera than my iPhone.
I have been like really torn about. I've been keeping the fancy camera on me, but I have been torn about swapping the looks and keeping this one on me, so the toys get the fancy treatment. But for now, it's on me. I do.
You know what you need to do? You need to get a good mechanical arm for the camera, so you can just move it all around.
Yeah, one day, right?
Yeah.
Like I have my tripods. They're the little tripod.
Oh, I know. I have all the even the tripods. I'm looking at upgrading too. I love the ones that you could slide a bar across the top.
Yeah,
and then you can get deep shots, like overhead shots, sides, and so much more you can do with it with just that one extra thing.
Yeah, I know. I think the one that I have might be able to do the thing where you can hang. I just really saw that. That's a big thing that I know that we were just talking about like a couple days ago. But like, I really want to push the photography aspect of what we do, and just try out some of these different tricks. Like, but there are tripods where you can literally like hang the camera upside down so you can get closer. Do you know what I'm talking about? I don't even know.
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. So that is it. Okay. Yeah. Nuts. There's so many options. There's so many things that we can do.
So many things you can do. All right. What else are you opening? Is this an open session? What's the theme for tonight?
So tonight it really was showing off. Like right now, I was going to show you because I know you love your Valiant Knight. But these are
what's this bag of stuff?
These are the head sculpts that were made by Josh Brown using the Figure Fix files.
Oh, nice.
So
very cool. Are they those are unpainted, correct?
These are unpainted. So I am gonna have to try my hand at some of these. And then a couple.
Greg, formerly the Brute Squad or Brute Scale, said I have to paint 30 things before I can paint the Greg heads. So
yeah,
I'm up to 4.
All right. Well, I'm gonna need help. That is for sure. But yeah, let's see. These should fit. They look like all pop onto mythics, and there's a nice assortment. Like, let's see. So it's gonna need a little bit of tack. Okay, which is no problem. But there's one. Look at that
cyborg knight.
Yeah.
This knight came from the future.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
All right, so there's one. This one I'm like super stoked about. This clear skull.
No paint necessary for that one.
Nope.
There we go.
There we go. So 2 of those. That's awesome.
So you already have the zombie head before Mythic puts out their zombies.
True. When is that?
There's people in the chat. Hello, people in the chat. Hope you're all having a good night.
Let's see. So, like I was saying, TJ Williams, it's good to see you, buddy. And then we have Turtles Nerd 88 in the house. Hello, happy Saturday night. Yeah. All right, the next one I have. Ooh.
I see Jim Lampard. I can't click. I'm not running the stream. I see Gentleman Park with the knives.
Oh yeah, naturally.
I just watched while I did dishes. Wade put up a review of Final Swing SHFiguarts Spider-Man.
Oh, he already has it up?
Yeah, he just put it up tonight.
Well, that's another
Hellboy?
one.
Wait, no, that's not Hellboy.
No, this is just like another like Cybertronic.
Cool.
Dude, yeah.
That would go good with not the Valiant Knight, but Cosmic.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like a bunch of these are perfect for. These are going to be perfect Cosmic heads. I know. It's good.
I'm so not used to seeing the Valiant Knight without stuff on them.
Oh, because yours is just totally decked out in
like
drip.
A t-shirt, or like Machu, when the various ones where he has like a reusable bag as a tunic, or or the Max Bird soft goods.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay.
This might be the first one I try out. I feel like, I don't know.
What colors do you think? I say pink.
A pink alien head?
Pink bug?
Yeah. I mean, I want to get something going for sure, though, with like the tongue.
Of course, Machu has Final Swing SHF Spidey already.
Well, Machu has mine.
Oh, does he?
I still got to see Machu. Yeah, there it is. I still have it. I know. He's everybody. He hooked everybody up with this one. So Matt, you did God's work with this Final Swing, because I looked like every other story post when someone got a new one. It was thanks much. So you did good work.
You know what I keep thinking about lately is the notion of pre-orders. And I think someone else posted it on Instagram. Are pre-orders dead? I kind of feel that is the case now, right? Like pre-ordering isn't. When was the last time something sold out on you immediately?
I mean it.
Gambit excluded. Gambit's an oddity. That's been a reissue.
But we still had a chance. Like I still could have ordered it.
Oh yeah, you can get it now. It's there.
Yeah. By the way, it's another cool. So yeah, all these Cybertronic ones are really.
awesome. That has like a cool Duke Nukem look.
Yeah. So it's basically like,
or the alien kid from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like Zek, whatever. If he grew up and became like, if he grew up, that's his look.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Diggs, you're right. Boyd Gomez. But that wasn't even a pre-order. That was a buy now.
That was, for me, that wasn't a pre-order. That was, I just went for it.
So it's a notion of, if something goes up on pre-order, do we need to buy it anymore? Or can we wait until reviews come out and then decide?
I mean, that's what I'm as someone who's trying to make toy review videos to be helpful. Like it would be good if people are making, like getting more information, hearing more opinions about stuff before they make the plunge. So I'm all about that.
Just something I was thinking about.
Yeah, it's a good thought. I mean, the two of us and with Chris, like we're definitely in a very, very picky and choosy mentality right now. So yeah, I mean, we're not alone. I think this stuff is sitting. I think we have better opportunities. Plus, I think I'm hoping there's also like the scalping. Again, if you want to do it, that's their business. But if that aspect, if we're not getting hit by that group as well, and stuff is able to sit, that's good for us as a community.
Yeah, they go down a few bucks.
Yeah, like.
Especially you or Machu, where taxes are crazy.
Yeah, instead of having like an inflated demand, which, I mean, I think that's, all part of this with now.
Hey, Cody's in the chat. What's up?
Never use that. That's fair, Cody. That's fair. I know. Well, that's because we're the toy dabblers. Like we're the ones that have typically been not gun shy about just buying stuff and we'll be the ones to talk about it. But I am being a little bit more selective these days for sure.
I mean, I was just giving it some thought. Like, I'm thinking about, like even like Bane, Mafek's Bane should be like that pre-order show sold out. It was the first time we get that Bane like that.
Yeah.
And it's still available. It's like I don't feel the urgency to go buy it. Even like Poison Ivy. The
Right.
pre-order never sold out. I could have waited whenever.
And I still have her in my box, so I can't even tell you. I'm assuming I'm gonna love her, but can't even give you my thoughts yet. But it's nice that she's available. Again, this is good for us. This is good. That Wolverine, I went back and revisited the X-Force Wolverine, the Mafex.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Like he's still up for $85. Like now, I bought him. I think I want to say I got him in the 60s. It was like that random. Remember when the prices dropped on those guys right away too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember.
So, but still, 85 for a Mafex Wolverine is not bad.
I got Magneto for $52.
Yeah,
and I thought I missed it, and then it just came back around again. I was like, wow, okay. So I waited almost a year, missed the pre-order, and I got it for what, like 30 to $50 cheaper than anywhere else.
Mm-hmm. By the way, are you checking out all these head sculpts? How cool
yeah, these are great. So Josh Brown, these are all resin, right?
Yeah,
that's cool.
Like this is such a wonderful assortment and variety. Like honest, this is so rad. So I think he gave me cool. All right, there's like a couple now that we've seen. Oh, this one we haven't seen this one yet. What were you gonna say, buddy?
Oh, no, I was just going to say in the chat, Digsfig says, fine, the Metal Slug girls are way more now. But yeah, you're right on most stuff right now. I didn't realize the Metal Slug girls sold out. But did they sell out right away after they started hitting, started being delivered? And then Ray Paz says, do you think the Bane will be bigger than Batman? I do think it's bigger than Batman.
Yeah.
Because the way that they had, at least the photos, it looked like they posed up Batman to be slightly smaller so that Bane could lift him up.
See, now I'm very stoked. Even though I have that big McFarlane one, I really like this version too.
I would have liked it if it came with for accessories. I don't know, something about it just feels like it's missing one more head sculpt. Like they have two kind of similar. It was like one of those things again. The head sculpts are kind of similar to each other. Like give me the complete rage induced or like ripped mask or something.
Here we go. Manchu says, I have a feeling that Mafex sale happened because they dropped 4 Mafex figures at the same time, so people probably canceled too. Oh, that's true. Like during that time, yeah. Cody says, just buy SHFiguarts. You never have to worry about missing out on a cheap price. That is true. I was very lucky to get the Batman Nightfall on Amazon because Amazon puts it's a very competitive price point compared to the import sites.
Yes.
So I kept my Batman and my John Wick, I decided, but the Bane is going for like $120 on Big Bad. But Hobby Genki, it was significantly cheaper. Like so much more. I forget, but that was like one of my all right, boom. I'm so happy I have these figures ordered now, and that was one of them. But significant price drop. I mean, we know that there's a hike. There's the surcharge, but anyway,
I still think about $20.99. Spidey, the SHFiguarts one. I was like, oh. I want it, but I didn't want it for that much. Like $120 was just that much higher than I wanted to pay for a toy.
Yeah, well, that's going to be kind of now, I guess, if we get into. So there, I just wanted to again shout out. So thank you, Josh Brown. You were the man, and using the Figure Fix head sculpts, and he has a bunch of toys. Just so people know, give Josh Brown some love over here. So
mention his toy shop.
Oh yeah. The Josh Brown.
There's an item on there I was tempted on getting. So skip past that picture. It's the exact one that you probably think I would like.
Well, here we go. So just so you guys know, Josh Brown, he has 2 accounts, but this is the Josh Brown Toy Store. And you see it. He has a lot of great stuff at very fair pricing, and he's a trusted, like the guy packages out and gets stuff out very quickly. So Josh is awesome, and like even this, I'm like, man, I saw the his tank.
You
So
don't
he
need
has
two his tanks.
I don't need two his tanks, but like for 325, if you just wanted, like he even said, like if for people that might have wanted to army build the his tanks, he's offering that without the figures. So the price is there. He's got the accessory pack up. I mean, it's great. So thank you again, Josh, and those head sculpts I believe are going to be part of the toy store in the future. This is like initial stuff going on. All right, what's the shipping price on Hobby Genki? So
it depends on where you live, of course. And it depends on the speed, so it varies. But I would say, I'll give my experience when I ordered 4 figures, 2 for me, 2 for Yimbo. Of course, it shipped to me. It was $30.
Yeah, that's that was the number that I just had in my head because I kept doing all the math, and then
it was $30 in like 3 days. Like it was super quick. I love, it's worth it.
But I forget which for this last one. I don't know. I think you can change it, or I sent it to the private warehouse. But I remember Machu saying DHL was better, but now
I use FedEx.
FedEx, and then UPS also, or USPS also has an option there too now. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, so FedEx was cheaper by like $2, and it was like a day faster than DHL.
Oh wow! All right, so I guess we can't really go wrong with that. But yeah, the $30 was about that because my order was all 4, and that I'm gonna tell you, Joey, like doing it that way and not just the pile where like having to pay for those toys up front is keeping me in check and has kept me in check for buying new toys, because like that was not, because otherwise the pile of loot it'll charge when it ships, like that's all just future, like that's
it's
not
future
real.
Yimbo's problem.
Like it really has helped me tremendously paying up front for a pre-order, and then I can just enjoy them when they arrive.
Yeah,
so
I treat it as if the money already went out. I even factor in tax and shipping on like all the things, even if it, how they don't, like Big Bad won't charge you tax and shipping until it goes out.
Right.
On the spreadsheet I keep, I factor that in.
Yeah, well, it's part of it. It's like I always see that, I'm like, oh, it's another toy, like quick little last second charge. Cody says, I just pre-ordered the SH Kyoto on AliExpress, 220 gone. It happens. Machu DHL usually rests me in like 2 days.
Machu's in like a little bit of a wormhole situation though. It will either arrive in 2 days or like 3 weeks.
That's true. Maybe he has
goes to like Atlanta first and then shoots back up to New York.
Right. Ooh, well, this is something that we could talk about real quick. Is it could be like a jump point, because my wife and I watched the Marvels last night.
Okay.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. I liked it.
I thought it was a lot of fun.
Now, like we have we're girl dads, and I didn't watch it with my daughter, but I showed her the trailer today in hopes that like she'll want to watch it with me. Yeah, like, and she's still, she's still 4.5, so
she's a little younger. My daughter's 8. Yeah. We started off watching the Marvels with her. She was a little bit lost, and it was like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, so she was falling asleep. But then I asked, like, hey, do you want to watch, the stuff that happened before? Yeah. Do you want to see some of that? She's like, yeah, which one? I was like, how about Miss Marvel? And she instantly, like, she's hooked. She loves it. She loves the character. She wants like the jacket, and like she's
oh, that's awesome. And she's such a lovable character. First of all, Kamala Khan just as a character is so awesome. She was great. She's great in the comics, great in the video game, even though that game was questionable just in terms of the repetitiveness. But like her character, like, was so much fun. And then the series was fun. Like the way I even said it last night to my wife. I was just like, like we enjoyed that run. Like it wasn't gonna pull me back to rewatch it, but I enjoyed watching that show. It was fun. And again, she's a very fun, quirky, cool character.
Yeah, I love the parents. The parents remind me of my parents when I was in high school.
Yes.
So much to be
Yeah.
like, why, where are you going? You're not going to a party. You're staying home.
Yeah.
Or like the dad, there's a scene where he's like, Kamala, I trust you. And the mom's like, I don't.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, I've had this conversation before.
Yes.
And it doesn't feel good.
Right. And then God, the interaction. So my feelings were at the very end as a movie. It didn't stick the landing totally, and I can't really pinpoint. I don't have to watch it again.
100% the villain.
Yeah.
The entire time, there were choices made. There's two things that's the problem with the movie. Overall, fun time. I enjoyed it. I'm glad it exists. The villain needed some work, and I feel like the cinematography needed work. It didn't feel consistent to what has been established already.
Right. And this is where, I mean, like we've known this, we've noticed whether it's in terms of the quality of the storytelling or even like the filming or the animation, all of the things, like we know that these are being cranked out, and this is not the MCU that we first, like we know all of this. The movies feel more 90s and 80s style, where they've lost their sense of individuality as films. Like you kind of like, they all have the same vibe to an extent. And they're geared towards a younger audience, which, like, for us with the little kids at home, like we can see that and still appreciate them for the way they are. But they are a vast departure from what we knew from 10 plus years ago. That is for sure.
It's a departure, but even I think it's polarizing because the same year you had Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 3. I mean, have you seen it? You must have seen it by now.
I finally did see it. Yes, I saw.
I'm poking at you. And they established such a strong tone for what space is like in Marvel. Right. I feel like this one was a little bit oversaturated at times, and the stakes weren't quite as present. So
yeah,
that I think that's my only. Yeah.
You're just not made for us anymore. Yeah. Like that's just the bottom line. Like,
which is okay.
Exactly. Like it is okay, but yeah, I do. I did like the chemistry between the three characters. That's what I'm saying. There was so much good
critique I've seen of people saying that they don't mesh well together. Is crazy to me. It's like,
yeah,
they did great with each other.
The scene where they actually like they did a little training montage and learning their powers and how they're swapping and all that. That was really cute, and that was like it was again a lot of fun. And then of course it played out. We know this was a Rocky training montage. Like that's what I'm saying. It felt more like formulaic, but going back in time to that formula.
Yeah,
but in a fun way. How much stuff do we watch that's not like it's not an Oscar movie?
I'm also in that. Yeah, I'm all for the goofiness too. Yeah. Because what I was gonna say is like the scene that I actually got a huge kick out of. I wish they did a little bit more with it, or even stayed there for a little bit longer. The world where they only speak in song.
Yes,
I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I was laughing really hard out loud.
And they even addressed they even had a thing in the song when I'm like, how would they know that? And then they make the joke, like the breaking the fourth wall joke within it. It was very cute. Again, it was a very cute. It wasn't going for serious,
it's certainly not going for serious at all. Yeah,
no.
It's not essential, but it's just I don't know, a little bit of fun.
Yeah. Oh, so I enjoyed it, and that's all I could ask for at the end of watching something like that. Like if I'm gonna invest, it was just shy of 2 hours. Like I enjoyed it. Over, I was like, okay.
I watched, to jump even to stuff we watched this week, I watched all 4 John Wicks for the first time. It's a journey.
I still have to finish 4. So there you go.
Good. I mean, the 4th one is where I have the most problems. I feel the character there's one thing that I liked about the first one that kind of goes away as the movie progresses and as the series progresses is the idea is these guns matter. The first one, the guns matter, and The bullets, even if you have a bulletproof vest, it still hurts.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that slowly goes away, even to the point where people are shooting guns next to each other's ears. And I've seen Archer. That doesn't work.
Right.
I don't care how much experience you have as an assassin.
That's a series that the first movie was a video game, but then it just became, it was basically, you know, Call of Duty series, where it's like the first one was so realistic, boots on the ground, and then you're in space with rocket packs. You know, like it just each one got just progressively more ridiculous. I do have to watch that last one just so I can mentally like put the bow on the story.
First one's clearly the favorite. The third one, I do give some props to, because when they're spoilers to anyone that haven't seen it, I figure I'm the last one to have seen this set of movies.
Right.
But the third one, where they're defending the hotel, I enjoyed that. Even though it's so silly. He's literally going up levels. Like,
oh yeah.
Like,
and then faces different like mid-level bosses until I know it's
and even to the point where like the lieutenant, before you meet the big boss, they defeat him like 3 times.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute.
It's true. It's true. By the way, I know, Ray. I watched the trailer. Like I went to it on Netflix. I found it. I watched the trailer. I went, oh, this looks really cool. I haven't invested the time. Maybe tonight, because like, you know, wifey's asleep. So when you know, we end things here tonight, like that could be how I'll probably fall asleep on the couch, which has been happening to me every night this week. But yes, I do need to check that out. And yeah, that's it. It's not, you know, they're not made for us, but I just wanted to let you know, in case, you know, because it's new out there, that if anybody was open to checking it out, there is stuff if you go into it with an open mind and again, just fully accept that we're not getting phase 1 through 3. It's different. It's different.
You know, I know that's always going to be the argument, but there was some serious missteps in phase 1 through 3.
Yeah, well,
that wasn't for us anyways.
Yeah.
Like, Thor 1 and 2, they weren't for me. They'll never be my favorites.
Yeah. See, now I liked 1 because I like I teach Shakespeare, and I like his whole, you know, that whole Shakespearean style and the have another and all that stuff. Like I did like that version of Thor. Second movie though, you're right. It's not like it's just not a great movie. That's
Iron Man 2. There's some great scenes in it.
Great scenes, but overall,
do I say it's an overall good story? It felt like that filler set of comic book issues to like set the groundwork.
Yeah. You know what I'm interested, because you're a Doctor Strange fan, and that's always been like
correction. I'm a Wongers fan.
Okay, fair. I just meant like, well, yeah,
I'm busting you. I'm busting right here.
But like, I didn't realize that people liked the first movie as much as they do, because like for me, that was always one of my bottom movies, just because
I've only ever seen it once.
Doctor Strange, the first one, okay, because like he wasn't likable,
and then Doctor Strange 2, also right next to it.
Yeah, well, that's second one was multiverse. I saw that. The second.
I will say, what if Doctor Strange really up there?
Yes, for sure. I've come around on Doctor Strange, that first movie, but yeah, I don't know. As a hero, I just found him to be like unlikable before, like he's smug.
I still just don't understand I don't understand the magic part of it. You know, you can make deals with like, you know, the devil basically.
Yeah,
you can't get your hands back into like surgeon shape,
right? Yeah, I don't know.
This part of me is just like, wait a minute. Did we skip the part where he gets his hands back?
Yeah, no, it's because I think they still like would be scarred up and everything. Yeah, but yeah, he can do so much.
Yeah, I did like him in Ragnarok. Thought that was fun.
Well, yeah, great in Ragnarok.
And they gave him like the bright yellow gloves.
yes. And then I liked him in Spidey. Like I like him as his role. Avenger. Right,
perfect.
As an Avenger, side character, I just couldn't get behind his like that as a character. I don't know.
But Rachel McAdams, all for. I hope she comes back.
That's a girl.
She's fantastic. Why didn't he give her a super suit?
True.
Pick a character, ma'am.
All right. So, Lord Zedd, I wanted to show because you have to teach me about Lord Zedd. I mean, he's just like you were saying, Power Rangers. He's just the big bad guy, right? That's just
Where'd
no.
you get
I
the
mean,
snake from?
what's up? Oh, the snake is from him. Does he? This came with the toy.
Really?
Does he have? Yeah. Does he have a snake in the show?
Does he have a snake?
It's a really
he may
nice snake
have.
too.
He may have.
It's a very.
I
cool
don't
snake.
recall it because he was always the interstitial guy. You rarely saw him fight like when you did see him fight the Power Rangers, he was in a big giant Zord. So he was made for the show. He was a season 2 villain. He plays the Rhea Repulse. Well, Rhea's in the show too, but he plays here's the next one that will send monsters down to Earth and
Got it. Okay.
Have some sort of master plan.
All right. I mean,
He does come back later on at the most recent couple seasons of the series.
Mm-hmm.
So Dino Fury season 2 and Cosmic Fury, he is one of the big bads.
Interesting. And he's like
he fights
beloved. Like, I mean, I know that. I'm assuming based on
he's a fan favorite. It's a big, weird looking guy.
Yeah, his
With
brain
his
is exposed. Yeah. He's all. I mean, this is straight up. This is plastic meat. This is.
He looks like
moved.
from Inside Out Boy. This is him as a villain.
God, yeah. Now, in terms of this Super 7 figure, once again, I highly recommend. This throne is amazing. So if you just need a bad guy throne or just a throne in general, because I think that could work for good guys too. Can't say it enough. Amazing chair. But now,
hold on, Cody.
Yeah.
He wanted the evil meat man. He's very attracted to the bad boy type.
No, so this is I guess this is something that Super 7 had sent me to check out, and yeah, because like it's funny, Rangers are the one thing I've said publicly, like not that they would know that, but that missed my wheelhouse of fandom.
Yeah, well, look down.
Woo! Hey,
buddy.
What up?
You're back from the future.
Yeah, I have to charge the goggles.
Oh my god. How was it? What did you send me a screenshot at least?
Yeah.
What it looks like?
Did I send this on my phone?
Oh, FaceTime with Machu with those goggles on. It makes you feel like you're in church. And that he's Jesus.
Yeah, I have to redo my persona thing because like I don't like the way it looks.
I want you to start doing cameos with the goggles on, wishing people like Merry Christmas or something.
As Jesus?
as yourself, but as Jesus.
Me as Jesus. Okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a video that I can send you. Let me just edit this because it's a little too long.
But I love the Cody's comment. I just like the idea of Yimbo seeing a meat man and thinking I gotta have it. Well, that could be canon for the stream tonight if you'd like to keep that and that chuckle.
I honestly don't remember him having a snake.
It's there.
I mean, it looks like it looks like the snake from the Britney Spears music video.
Oh, it does. It is the toxic snake.
Oh yeah. Now they need to make a Britney Spears figure.
SHFiguarts.
No, Yimbo needs to make that photo of that music video.
Oh, a Gomez as Britney toxic. That could be funny. I'm just trying to think because it's in space. What are these things? My Ranger boys, what are these things?
Oh,
doesn't he throw that down?
Yeah, and that's how the monster grows big.
Yeah.
He doesn't throw a staff, right? That was Rita.
Rita threw her staff.
Yeah, because he comes with a couple of these things, like 3 of these guys. So that's why I wasn't sure. This is where, again, just not knowing fandom wise, I was like, oh, grenades, but that makes more sense. All right, monster growers. And then it was a bunch of hands, and then this was the other.
I know, right? It's Yimbo's ad for Blue Chew.
But look at the math. Why is the visors are different shades of red?
Is that the only difference?
Yeah. See that? It's
More
like,
brain, less brain. I don't know.
yeah.
Well,
That's-
sometimes what Super 7 does is what they say is that they're trying to recapture the toys from the 90s, but into these sculpts. So maybe I'm trying to remember if the toy had like a muted silver. And maybe that's why they gave it.
Yeah, I don't
maybe.
remember.
But yeah, that's the only other thing there. But here's what blew me away, guys. So these tubes, like he feels as a meat man really good.
Oh man, you're talking about those tubes.
The tubes, they're all in there. Like I'm not necessarily worried about them popping out, although maybe I did just pop one out. But he moves. Like this is no heat, super smooth. And then Matt, look at this. It's a Super 7 figure with like the ab.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That diaphragm.
Yeah. So you actually can get some decent like posing out of him too. And he's got the is it no neck pivot. Okay. But so I don't know how like active this guy is in terms of like a character, if he's doing much fighting himself, but you could actually
in the show, not much.
Not much.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Dino Fury, Cosmic Fury, yeah, he fights. He's more like a brawler.
Okay. But yeah, I was blown away. So if Super 7 can give us more of that articulation on some toys, like, yeah, buddy.
Oh, yeah, we'll do the thing.
Jukebox hero. It's my acoustic. That's my acoustic for tonight.
Saturday night. It's a soft tones. Easy.
Now you have a guitar to go with it.
That's
that's right.
You son of a gun.
Where
did I put it? I was just thinking of Elias.
I gotta heat mine up because mine's a little
warped,
floppy.
Yeah, mine. I've just been playing with it since I opened it just now.
Yeah.
Just like put my hand like this.
But this does remind me of the guitar that came with the Honky Tonk Man figure. But that one shatters.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, this is yeah. Okay, but so not mine wasn't warped, but it's over here now.
Yeah, I just have to heat it up a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize, but no, it's still pretty solid though. That's a bummer that came, but yeah, that'll flatten out.
Does turn into the snake.
I do want to get tiny stickers of our shows to toss on the sling.
You need a really high def printer for that.
Yeah.
Or you could just get them sent out. Just put them on a sheet. Like a big sheet.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking even, you're right.
By
Cut
the way,
them out and put them in your sticker packs.
Ooh.
So that way you have stickers for yourselves and stickers for your toys.
STCC, we'll prep those sticker packs.
Yep.
Oh, that's the other thing. That's right. Right after this stream, Chewy, I'm booking all the things. I'm getting all the things ordered for us. Because we're going to San Diego.
I don't think we booked our hotel until like maybe a month or two in advance last year.
You're dealing
then
with
again, we also didn't have tickets.
You're dealing with three. Well, I've inherited anxiety from my wife. We're all very anxious toy daddies. So
I'm very anxious to have all the plans. And I'm happy I did with my flight. I got one for $560 round trip.
Oh, nice.
At the times I wanted, and that price has already gone up. So I'm like, okay.
Well, the one I know, I'm kicking myself
actually
now
in November.
because
I could have saved like $100. I saw the same flight for $450. I was like, oh, I should have just grabbed it.
$450. I think mine was like $3 something
to
San Diego. But that was also me waiting for like the perfect time. Like I didn't book my flight until like later, like closer to the date.
Same day.
Not same day, but
no, you're living by the edge. You just went to the airport.
I would like your finest plane ticket, sir.
I would like your cheapest plane ticket for the other side of the country.
It is the balls of steel.
You're gonna see me at the. You're almost gonna get a message from me at the airport like 3 hours before my flight takes off. I'm that guy.
Well, I need to hit you up now because I definitely lost one of the time slots that I think I wanted to get. So I have to see what time you're landing so we can approximate that. Yeah, like at least be in the ballpark. Damn it. Hey,
Are you flying out of Newark?
Yeah, that's my plan. That's
okay.
Yeah, that's usually my go-to. So yeah, I gotta book that stuff. But yeah, so I gotta check with
Cody
you.
Says his staff turns into a snake.
Yeah. But I'm telling
sure
you,
does, Cody. Sure.
that I was able to just put that. By the way, there's holes, so the one that popped out, it just smushed right back in there. So no big deal. If you are interested, if you are a Rangers fan, I have highly enjoyed messing with Blue Ranger, Black Ranger, and Lord Zedd.
The two Lord that Zedd. I'm really tempted on getting from Super 7 is Bulk and Skull.
Yeah.
I've never had a Bulk and Skull, and if Hasbro's not making any more Ranger toys, that's probably going to be my only option.
Yeah. I don't know why they stopped.
Maybe they, I mean, how many times did they release the Mighty Morphin team? Maybe the other teams don't sell.
They never even did the movie toys because those would have sold. I think those they're holding on to that in their back pocket, I bet. But like,
yeah,
I mean,
should have done civilian wear as well.
Exactly, they should have.
Like that would have been the perfect 5-pack.
Yeah,
you get some, and then you make the box look like Ernie's juice bar. You get like some of those accessories. It'd be great.
Yeah, civilian figures would have been great, especially since like the remastered ones came with the morphers.
Yeah, I didn't realize they were done. I thought the remastered ones were like them being like, "This is us now. We're going heavy and hard with accessories. We raised the price a little bit, and we're gonna keep going." But to do nothing, that's just weird.
I still have this to open. Like I never even opened this.
She has faceplates.
I know.
So ooh. Cool. Now I have a White Ranger from Hasbro, and I mean that one really did blow me away in terms of.
That's the older one.
It was an older one, right?
Yeah.
But even the new ones they've improved upon it, right? So they were fun toys to play with, and that's the difference. Like the fun comes from the Super 7, not in the posing and the articulation of them, but in all of the like literally the hands and the accessories, because there's so much stuff that I noticed like from the show. You know what I mean? Like whereas with Hasbro, it's the playability is going to be it's a different style. You have to be mentally prepared for what you want from your Rangers fandom. But Zedd,
I got this from Unworthy recently, and I gotta say, it gave me like childhood vibes, and I might be getting more of these ones because
it's a slippery slope, Chewy.
They have Kilowog and $10 Kilowog versus $70 2-pack Kilowog. I think I'll be fine with the $10 one.
Just remember, you're gonna keep buying them. Like you're gonna, because they're $10, they're cheaper, so it doesn't hit you right away.
Chewy, I had to stop
the more
myself.
You get, you have to realize that's gonna take away from your $100 figures.
Right.
Oh yeah, they do take slots, right? You're right.
Yeah, that's why I had to
stop. Slots, yeah.
I mean, giveaways, I'm not counting in my slots.
Yeah, this is the Batman that I've been showing you guys that I've been working on.
Yeah, this guy's so
what kind of cape do you have for him?
I don't know which cape or which cowl I'm going to use, because this figure is actually pretty tall.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
Ooh,
you probably just need to use a McFarlane size one. But do you go leather or do you go like the softer cotton nylon type look?
I want to do the leather one because I think I have an extra leather cape for Batman.
Yeah, I have a leather one on my SH, and the cape is really good.
Yeah, so this is basically using the Romanki X Cowl blank buck, which you guys pointed out is now sold out on 5K.
Sold out everywhere.
Yeah. Luckily, like when that came in stock, they were $40, and I was like, I'll grab 2 for now, and then I'll pick up more later. And now I can't buy any more.
Do you think they'll ever come back out with more, or is it
Well,
one of
yeah,
those things where they're like done?
No, I think they'll come out with more. They're also coming out with like a more muscular body. Like this is like a more athletic bodybuilder type, and I guess the other one is going to be more beefier. Like think of like Nightwing and Batman.
Okay.
Those two different body types.
So then you can make yourself a custom Bane later.
Probably, yeah. Since I use the more athletic type on this Batman.
No, that's cool. It will be nice. You, you could put.
Oh yes, Romanky Cowl. Sorry, no X. They don't pronounce the X.
I caught that episode. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. You can. It'll be fun when those Batman animated series head sculpts come in, and then you toss on that buck.
Yeah, that's the only thing though, because remember like we were talking about that that Batman head sculpt. I was gonna use it on that Mezco Batman that I had, but I took the boots and the belt off of that and put it on this.
How'd you take it off? How do you take the belt off? Does it snap off, or you have to cut it?
No, there's a little loop in the back.
Nice.
A little peg, and for the boots, I just heated it up and just kept twisting it off. But the gauntlets, though, I did snap a wrist peg.
Oh,
Trying to remove that, and I was like, "Ooh, that's tough."
That's a hard one.
That was a tough one. But
that's no bueno. Oh, there was some. Which wrist peg was it? Which company was it? From the
Mezco.
Blank Buck. Oh, for the Mezco peg. Okay.
From the Mezco peg. This Blank Buck comes with extra wrist pegs.
Oh, that's nice.
And ankle pegs.
I'm sure. Do you know? Like, are there like Mezco pegs out there like that you could just order for?
I can just grab it off of something else. I think I have another figure that might fit for that wrist peg, and I also have those joints too.
Okay, I was just curious because, like, you know, I just saw Marvelous Action Figure Pose like shouted at somebody who makes Mafex joints. You know,
yes, I did see that. Yeah.
So I'm just wondering if like Mezco, because like that guy also sells SHF ones. I know you've picked up like Revoltech joints out there. So I'm just like, yeah, does Mezco have like? Do we know what they use?
Yeah, I think I gotta hit that. I have that account saved on my Instagram somewhere. I gotta look it up again.
Yeah, I gotta go track them down. Diggs just says, Machu, please don't pronounce the X. And now, guys, this is the other reason I wanted to bring out. So I just unboxed, and there's not a lot to talk about with this figure, but the Kingpin MCU, I got him on clearance on a Target run, and it was because of the clearance price. I was like, I'll just do it because I have that Mezco Netflix Daredevil. But then I saw Echo, and I just wanted to tell you guys, like, as in terms of MCU, like that show was. Oh, I was about to say that show slaps. But that show is legit. Like, I enjoyed.
So you recommend it?
Yeah, like it hooked me. I had no interest in her from coming out of the Hawkeye show, and it's what they did over that 5 episodes. I mean, I was really it got me. So I thoroughly enjoyed it. So that was a really nice in terms of more of the mature adult storytelling MCU. That is what I felt. I felt like I got it. So
I only saw the first episode, and I still have to finish watching it.
Yeah,
and I did like it.
Yeah, and it. I mean, it gets better and better. That first episode, they threw the little Daredevil cameo in there, right? Like that was in the first one, I think, if I'm not mistaken. There is a Daredevil appearance. Not that should surprise anyone.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's been all over. Like they've been using it as their promotional material too on Instagram.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't it the first episode, or am I crazy?
First episode.
Yeah. I mean, how could you not? Like that was where we left off. But yeah, so I actually dug him out of a tub today just to like have him open. So I wanted to remind people like now I want an Echo toy. I want Echo. I don't have anybody I can even kit bash into like an Echo. Which
what about Hawkeye?
Like a Kate Bishop Hawkeye?
Yeah.
Like using
body.
her as a body. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I just thought even like head sculpt wise, I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to think
I
if there's
have-
a G.I. Joe you could use, because most of the time when you see her, at least in Hawkeye, she's in what, a leather coat and black
Yeah.
pants.
Yeah, that's a good call. Yeah, I don't know. She was cool. That show that gave me. It was a lot of fun. It was a good ride. Ray said that guy made the whole first season of Daredevil great. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Like Nick D'Onofrio is just a freaking spectacular Kingpin. Like holy crap.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
What's up?
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Oh, what did I say?
Nick.
I said Nick D'Onofrio.
You're probably confusing him with Nick Mysterio. Nick
Yes,
Mysterio.
Thank you. All right, so the first episode definitely slapped. All right, good.
Macho, stop showing me that toy. I want it.
He does have like it moves really well.
He has
look
like
at that.
Spider-Man
Yeah.
flexibility.
I mean, that's.
I forget who the
Really nice.
IG person is, but they were showing that buck, but they modified it.
I didn't modify this one yet.
So they showed like the shoulder blades in the back. I think they shaved off some of it so they can angle it a bit more.
Oh, that's true. I can see where you could do that because this is how it looks. All right.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like
It's all
great,
chopped up.
right? Yeah.
I like that. Is that Peter Parker at the beach? Perfect.
Parker.
Beefy Parker.
Random Rick Reviews said he also played Thor in Adventures in Babysitting.
Oh
Vincent
yeah,
D'Onofrio. Vincent. Yeah.
I completely forgot about that.
Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy to have him. This is not like a great figure though. In terms of a toy. Like it's but he's still
dated. They're still using a lot of older stuff. It'd be great if they just switched over to like soft goods and forget about this plastic nonsense.
Yeah, I feel like this is a jacket I should probably cut.
You got to realize that it's going to keep it at that price point, though. If they put it soft goods jacket, that thing's going to be a lot more pricier.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, they did with Beast, so I'm willing to pay. I'm willing to go up to the $35 price range for soft goods. Let's do it.
I mean, that would be awesome.
Oh, speaking of,
Okay, yeah, I will cut it, Diggs. That's definitely the play. Ooh,
Nice.
so I ordered this. I found it on eBay. The jacket, the soft goods jacket.
What did you do? Did you cut off or no? You took the other ones off?
I took the other one off.
So how did you pull that off? Was that
I had to straighten the tentacles and then the arms and then pull everything off through the back.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the arms out and then that. Okay, I can picture. Oh,
Random
man.
Reviews has a funny comment.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, you got straight A's. Here's your old bald man. He's
so
in a
true.
plastic suit jacket. Enjoy.
That's so true.
That's true because you got to think about it. The kids probably didn't even see the Kingpin in the Netflix Daredevil because they probably didn't watch it.
And if they saw Hawkeye, they're probably thinking, "Why isn't he in this Hawaiian shirt?"
Yeah.
Which again, soft goods. it'd be awesome.
I'm just afraid of how much the price increase would be with the soft goods.
I mean, I'm not saying do it with everyone,
like
but for some, go for it. Why not?
Like if it was like a specialty, like if they did a 3-pack, you know what? If they did a Daredevil 3-pack with Kingpin, like for Pulse, I would totally pay the extra.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Or even if it was just straight Kingpin and it's more deluxe figure, so they made him a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I'm just pointing fun because they always put Daredevil in like a packaged.
That's true.
Paywall.
You know, I do kind of want that VHS 2-pack.
I did order it.
I don't want Hydro Man though.
See, that Hydro Man I think looks awesome. I still think he looks great.
I think he looks great.
I think he looks fine. I just don't care enough about the characters to have him on the shelf.
He had his own episode.
his own episode 30 years ago.
By the way, Diggs Figs for the win just said that this Alf shirt could possibly
It could
work.
probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
too.
to make that happen. I'm gonna have to get that to happen for sure.
What else was I gonna? You might want to like find another arm replacement though.
Oh,
That's the only thing.
yeah, that's right. Because I'll need some like
Beefier
regular
arms.
beefier. Yeah, he's just I don't know why he's slimmed down. Not that like he's comic book accurate, but he's just this is a very
he's
slim.
the kingpin that's taking his health, you know, making some very strong, healthy choices in his life now. You know,
But
he clearly had
you
like
see
a
his
heart
eating in
problem
the
at
show.
one point, and he did the thing. We all everyone will go through it. You go through this plant-based change
Yeah,
up in your life,
yeah.
and you just suddenly drop like 70 pounds.
Oh, well,
Should I open up this thing that I got from Mattel Creations?
you should. And now, Matt, where do you stand on the Goblin comparison? I think the Legends one is a hell of a figure for the price point.
It is, but like
I feel like,
I like the SHF better.
yeah.
The head doesn't even bother me that much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, open it, Chewy.
Yeah, do it.
It's just the posability. I mean, like Marvel Legends did do a hell of a job. It's just that like you went 90%.
Yeah.
You went 90%. Why not just finish it? Give it like some good like ankle articulation so we can actually pose well on the glider.
That is so awesome.
That is cool packaging.
That's so good.
I love the heart hands. I didn't even catch that when it was all together.
They did a good job. They definitely did
Yeah.
a good job of packaging because this, I believe, just slides right out.
Now, is that like the Revelation size Skeletor? Is that or is that the Origin size? That's the
This
Origin,
is
right?
Origin size. Oh, actually, no.
Okay.
I think this might be that newer scale. It's not Origin because this one feels a little taller.
He doesn't look as like legs bow. Is it bowed out? Is that what the term is?
Yeah, I think Motu's been pushing out this newer cartoon accurate version of the toys.
Interesting. And is that the one that like can be swapped with all of the turtle stuff that's out right now?
I think
the
so,
turtle
yeah.
crossovers?
I mean, the heads I think can still be swapped out with the Masterverse line.
That's awesome.
So,
and that's the Gary V collab, right?
This is the Gary V skilled skeleton, companion of kindness.
That is ridiculous.
I do really like that box.
It's really cool. Like,
yeah, that is so cool. And the heart.
Heart.
And it stops. Like it doesn't go out further.
You know what? If I didn't realize that had a heart, you should have opened that on Wednesday for TPC.
Oh,
we still don't know if we're having a show on Wednesday.
That's right.
Okay.
I keep looking at the schedule. I'm like, oh, recorded episode. We got to figure that.
Take me off big screen.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah, our intention was to record something. It's too late. We're not. It's Saturday. We're not recording anything.
That's okay. So not Masterverse. And Diggs said, "Chewy, I expected some Skeletor meme stat." Exactly. Please. Yeah. And don't forget, tag Gary V, because if you remember, back in October at the New York Comic Con, Nose Rain met Gary V, and Richie asked him like, "Hey, do you know toy photography?" And he was like, "Heck yeah!" Blah, blah, blah. So Chewy.
But
tag
Gary V being like, I know everything.
Yeah,
that's very true too. But he could be watching the show.
Okay.
Oh,
so
to answer Repaz's question, it's his regular arms underneath the jacket. So I didn't replace the arms at all. It's still like the sleeve arms underneath, but it fits.
Right. That's the most important part.
And the coat is wired.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I really like what Legends has done. We needed Jamie Foxx Electro, and who else
Yes.
are we missing? Is he the
Lizard.
last? We need a good lizard. We need an updated
Yeah.
lizard. Because I really, even the chicken nugget, even that silly chicken nugget. Here he is. I threw because I'm trying to. Sandman, like this guy. That's one of the comic book accessories. They plug
Yes, and
right
it
in,
works.
and
It
it works
works.
great. It works. It's the color scheme is just there, but again, when sands or kinetic sands, like, and he looks like was it Thomas Hayden Church? Is that his
Yeah,
full name? Okay.
I think so.
So as
And
weird as this was, it's actually
also,
pretty awesome.
It also works for Gamerverse because in Spider-Man 2, you're fighting
Yeah,
like
just
an army of
army of nuggets. But man, I really like this Legends. And we also get this head sculpt, which
Mhm.
we don't get with the SHF.
Mhm.
And the color is a little off. The paint, of course, and posing of this one, like second to none. But then I really like the Legends smiling head sculpt. Like,
you can't put
I
that
think-
on there? I haven't tried it, but you can't put that on the.
No, you can.
Oh,
So
okay,
it has it will like sit too, kind of. There we go. I mean, it's a blue tack, but yeah, no, it'll work.
Oh yeah, that'll definitely work if you just have it. If it because like they scaled it up a little bit. I noticed the SHF because usually they're smaller.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I want to do a more in-depth comparison of these guys. I just wish the Goblin wasn't so freaking
Does
expensive.
he use
Like,
face plates, Chewy?
Face plates, but look at the
The mouth.
yeah, it's molded so it fits.
That's awesome.
So
that's
All right, that kind of gave me like the ghost face
Yimbo?
yeah.
look. Like what up?
Is this stupid little heart necklace?
Oh my god, dude, you like that's got to be your story guy now for the next like week. Just silly little thing.
Use him for the month. Use him for the rest of the month.
Yeah.
I forgot I ordered him. This is the ultimate, like, hey, do I need this? I think I messaged it in the chat. It's like, do I need this? And I think before you guys even responded, I was like, I bought it.
I do have a little bit of FOMO now because I remember that whole conversation and I did not get it. But guys, look at this. The paint
He could have been
difference.
Yimbonia.
I know.
What's wrong?
SHF, no, there's the paint difference of the two, which we know, again, vastly different price points.
It's too clean.
Which one? This one?
That's the SHF, right?
Yeah, this is the SHF.
It's too clean in my opinion. It needs a wash.
Yeah. But here's what I've come to terms with. I think I was saying to the guys on Wednesday, like, I think I just don't like this glider as an aerial vehicle. Like, I'm just never been a huge fan of it. And now that I have two of them, they're both kind of a pain to get both guys to like pose up on.
I have three of them. I have the
It's the PW
I have the
toys,
third
right?
party one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost bought the PW Toys version of that. I was thinking about it, but I was like, do I really want it just for the head sculpt? Like,
Right.
nah, I don't. I'm not gonna buy that one. I
have to get his posing down. Have you gotten Goblin posing down? I'm sure you have, right? But like
I have, but I put him back in the box.
Right?
He is a pain in the ass. I did have to shave off a little bit of the ankles, like the
That's right.
the front of it, so that way you can clear it.
Yeah. Well, for you guys out there, if you
The Legends one is definitely worth the money.
the which one?
The Legend, like Ray Paz was saying.
Oh,
the Legends
yeah.
is worth the money.
That's what I was gonna say. Like with this version, you can get the both looks because you get the classic Goblin mask, which SHF does not come with, and this is a good glider. It's just a matter of figuring out his posing with it.
It's the
just
ankles. The ankles are the problem.
Yeah,
because you can't rotate them.
Right. This guy is so much more fun to like play with. I don't know.
Because they even gave the Hasbro one has drop down hips.
Yeah, they're both fun. Like
Yeah.
they're both really good. I think if I just stuck with Legends, I would have been happy.
Yeah.
But I have all of the other SHF, so like I have both. I wanted both. But I don't think you could go wrong either way.
Yeah.
Getting both feels excessive.
I mean, you do have like $200 worth of goblins on the screen right now.
Yeah. Well, this is my guy. Like that's like Spidey's and all of this. Like this is what I love. This is my main jam. What are you doing over here now? Oh my God! Wait, can they make it, or are you just?
Oh, yes, you can.
Be like, it just doesn't work. He has too much like man meat in the middle. He needs butterfly joints.
There you go. There's another goblin.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
The Legends doesn't have butterfly joints, right? Ray Paz is asking.
No, nope.
It doesn't necessarily need it. I mean, it would help it, but
nice.
It doesn't need it.
Yeah. Because, look, I'm not going to lie. What I've been able to get out of both of these, like, Goblin really, he doesn't have much more than the crouch and, like, a throwing pose.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I still need to...
You can get that with, like, the torso articulation.
Right. That's what I mean. So, like, but there's not... I haven't figured out much more to do, but I also have to shoot that one pose first and foremost. But I guess I just thought that he could do some more like leaning, and that there'd be a little bit more, you know, like where it's like one side and like zipping around, kind of like that. But I feel like anytime
SHF, I think you can get the one-sided like flying, like leaning.
Okay,
it's a lot harder with the
Legends
one, because the whole ankle thing I said.
Right. But yeah, really, guys, you can't go wrong. And the SHF, like movement and paint alone, like the color scheme, I really like the greens of this guy.
Yeah,
like how that came out. But yeah, my plan is to still do an in-depth, and then maybe after I figure out how the hell to pose these guys up. And which stand should I use? Just any old like Mafex style stand, or was there something in particular to? Or an SHF one? I have like the Miles and Gwen ones.
I think you could use the Miles and Gwen ones, actually.
Okay. If I just pop off the little like waist.
Yeah. It has, I think it should fit in that.
Okay.
I think I used the Tamashi stand, right? It's just the regular Tamashi stand. I got it from when I went to the Tamashi event.
Mm-hmm.
Which I can throw in. I think I have an extra one for you if you need it. It's just a black stand. It says Tamashi on it.
Okay. Man, even the paint under this, like I really like both of these figures. I don't know. I have such a love-hate. Do you guys have a love-hate relationship with this Goblin? Like, where did you fall? If you can picture, like, I'll go back to, I was 18. When you go back to the announcement and seeing Goblin for the first time, like, or that whole seeing the movie, or just, I remember
it was 2000, right? Or is it
a love-hate relationship? Yeah, it was
2002.
Yeah.
So I was 16 or 17. I honestly really love that movie.
Mm-hmm.
I refuse to watch it again because, you know, like when you love something, you kind of don't want to go back to it, just because like you go back to it, you're like, why did I like this? It's so cheesy.
For the first Toby, with you haven't gone back and done the Thanksgiving viewing and everything.
It is a Thanksgiving movie. I will say that.
I know.
But like every once in a while, I'll go back and watch them. But like I won't go like. I won't be like, all right, what do I want to watch tonight to go to sleep?
Mm-hmm.
I could say that about, like, I'm more likely to say that about the Andrew movies. Like I could watch those going to bed.
Okay.
Right? Because I really like those movies. I can't really say the same for the Tom Holland ones. Except for like the last one. I felt like he wasn't the Peter Parker I imagined from the comics. Probably more so he was the Peter Parker from the
Ultimate Spider-Man.
Ultimate Spider-Man, yeah.
Yeah.
In a world where there were all these other heroes already well established that you could look up to, and that would shape him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Far From Home. Still, I love that movie. I've watched it so many times since last summer, probably like 6 times.
I will say, since I got the Vision Pros, that like when I was showing Chewy, I was like, this is like Far From Home. Like,
oh yeah, right.
when you're fully immersed, this is exactly how they did the special. Like, it feels like how they would have done the special effects to Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Did it. You got to take a picture of that and save that for your stories.
Yeah, I got to learn how to make a sticker like all these people.
You can do it on the iPhone pretty easily.
No, I know. I just never figured that out.
You just
it's
tap
so
and hold.
easy.
I'm an old man.
So easy.
It's so easy. And it's even easier if you just take a picture on like a blank backdrop, but like you can still do it if it's like cluttered.
I will say this guy's super smooth to his joints. All of it.
When you were moving him around, he looked really smooth.
It's different than the He-Man I have.
Well, I really like the Origins. That was what I started collecting, like getting back at to getting my first couple Marvel Legends, and then I was like, holy articulated He-Man! Like I was buying all of them.
I mean, did the Origins all have like this little like
I think that's
crevice?
new. I think that's new. And
So
he looks like a different shape. He does look like a taller hybrid. He looks like he would be fun to put with Legends, like in a goofy sense. Whereas Origins, like, are so differently scaled, I guess, proportionally. Like, I feel like that one could fit with like a Deadpool. I don't know.
I mean,
I think everything goes with Deadpool.
Everything goes. I even like this guy.
Yeah, he's also adorable. Does he have what's his articulation going on?
He has ankle and like little ball hips. Ooh, I think I hear a crack.
Oh.
No elbow though, and he has wrists and a giant freaking head that makes him hard to stand. But he's pretty cool.
I like the little ribs, the rib cage.
I like that he's dressed up as Skeletor.
Yeah.
It's nice. And they each came with 3 extra hands.
Oh, that's awesome. Which one is that, Matt? Is that
This is the PW.
Oh.
The PW toys. But this is the paint finish on the first one that they came out with. Right? It's a little more washed.
Oh, yeah. And that's what Ray was saying too, just like dirtying up the SHF one a little bit. Yeah, it's another situation where, it's still
you don't
not
have to, but it just looks so clean.
Yeah. It's so, I know.
But this, I did notice though that I didn't notice this in the movie, but this is the glider from the first Spider-Man movie. Well, the one that comes with the SHF and the Legends, it's a different style glider.
Yeah.
Because even the PW, the new one that came out from PW Toys comes with a different style glider.
Oh, so that is straight up just first movie. I mean, that's what it was being sold as I recall.
And it also, this is the first one that I got that moved like this, and then the other two.
Oh. Yeah, that the bending up that seems to help. What
Does it say?
It's just it has little writing, but they have this little Calvin and Hobbes drawing right here.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Jeez.
And it's these things can Skeletor change his ways? Oh, I didn't. You're right, Macho. I should have saved this for Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
This is perfect.
That's all right. We can relive it. We'll bring
this
it back.
is a fun impulse buy.
All right, there we go.
Now too, so
kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of. It's just tough. It's tough because there's nothing for this one to stick his feet onto. So you have to pose like this, like holding him on here.
Hold him on there, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no pegs.
Right. But even the Legends one was a pain in the ass. It's still so tough to.
It kind of pisses me off because I really I like Goblin as his nemesis.
Yeah.
To the point where I'm thinking about getting the Mezco. I just want it for the accessories.
The Mezco,
it does look like Amigo.
I think it looks better than Spider-Man does. Of the two.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, once you put on some new head sculpts that you get from Henrock, it's not too bad.
And hands from Reveltech. And feet from Reveltech.
Yeah.
Oh, which feet are on there now?
This is the first Yamaguchi
Oh, that's funny.
Spidey.
That just pegs on, or how does that work?
Because like the Mezco uses a ball joint, right, to attach their feet. So I just took a hand drill and I used the drill bit that matched the size of the peg of the Yamaguchi, and I just drilled a little bit into the ankle, just enough for the peg to fit right in. So you can just see like it's just like it's in there.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's cool. That's a great use of a figure that I think you bought just for parts.
I just bought it for parts.
Yeah.
Even though, like, you know what the worst part was? I was like, I bought it for parts, and then I opened it and I started posing, and I'm like, this is not that bad. It's actually really fun to pose.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry I have to use you for parts.
I will make your sacrifice count. I'm sorry, Spider-Man. Your days are done.
Yeah, Ray, if you're talking about the Goblin, that's up next for me in terms of my next review video.
Yeah.
I know I was talking last week about the thing with the Nindoroid with my son. I haven't revisited that. This is the one I'm going to do next, and then I'll go back to the Nindoroid. And I was telling Chewy today, I have so much footage just sitting on my phone that I have to edit or like expand on. So much stuff.
I love this. Expect to see this as my next smoke video.
Oh, I would be surprised if you didn't use it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to I'll probably just 3D print it, but I want to make a little heart arch for him to stand in front of.
Wait, doesn't StreamYard do like the whole hand gestures thing? If you do the heart on the camera.
Oh,
like,
if we were filming from our phone, you mean like FaceTime?
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
But, like,
okay.
I wonder if it works with that.
I know it works on like
Or
IG Live or whatever.
replicate it on I can replicate it in post. And it came with this comic book. I just found it on my desk, actually. Fell out when I was opening.
Oh,
Nice.
cool.
Which is what I'm going to probably use as my template for Laserman, SDCC exclusive.
I'm trying to do that trick. I saw it on Wade's stream. Somebody mentioned that if you rotate the torso of the Spidey.
Oh, don't do it. I
What?
heard it, and it sounds like you're asking for trouble.
Oh, with the abs. Didn't Lago
Yeah.
post that? Didn't Lago share that out too?
Did he?
Yeah.
So if you just
Yeah.
rotate it, you get more range.
Yes, you like the little ab. You know that you'll lose that little bit of ab impression, but then you gain. It's the
The
same thing with
only-
that, like the Chun-Li figure. Like the same, like if you swapped her thing around.
The only thing though is you're getting more range in the waist. I just did it. So you
Okay.
get more range in the waist, but you lose the upper torso range. Unless it's just stuck.
Interesting.
Maybe it's stuck. Oh, it was stuck.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, it works. It's just like the suit is so baggy, but the crunch is so much better.
How is the vinyl on it? Like, are you worried long term or like?
Dude, so people were already pointing out that like there was marks on the shoulders of this when I posted it on my first post.
Oh.
Yeah, so there are marks on the shoulders.
But with vinyl, at least what I know from working my cricket, you could hit it with a little bit of like a hair dryer, not long.
Oh, and
it'll go down, so you have to like pat it down, but it's tricky.
Okay, I'll try that.
At least I know that's it works with vinyl, it works with wallpaper too.
Wow.
But you can't do it too much, and then or it will become like permanent, basically.
Right. I figured.
Or buy a new suit for him.
Or buy a new suit, because like the original. Well, I originally got this from J Shot. Shout out to J Shot, because he didn't want it, and he's like, yeah. And I was originally going to just rip the suit off of this figure.
Yeah.
Straight up, rip it off.
Which costume would you put on it?
No, I wasn't gonna put a new costume on it. I was gonna use it for photos of like Peter Parker holding up the suit.
Oh, the suit. I thought you meant like the body. Use the body for
No,
something.
screw the body. I
Although
don't.
that'd be a funny picture for the body too. Just get like the heart shaped underwear boxer.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, yes.
Spidey for love.
By the way, Macho, I just saw that video. Oh my God, that's so cool. Just a YouTube video out over the lake. That's so neat. Oh, it's the future. The future. That
Oh, the video
future
that I
is
sent you?
now. Yeah. That is awesome. All right. Well, I wanted to give a shout out to West Coast Machu.
Customs by Machu?
Yeah. He put up because he's been finishing his studio up.
Oh yeah.
And he had put out a thing in his story like, hey, like I'm looking for stickers to decorate my stuff, and I'll swap with you. So I have to now send mine to him, but I got some Customs by Machu stickers to add to my growing collection.
Nice.
So I gotta send. Look at that.
Oh, that's a good one. I need to get to some more cons. My dial of stickers is already half full.
Yeah. There you go. Work in progress Wednesday live.
Oh, nice.
These are great. So thanks, man. Look at that. Yay. But I have to figure something out. I gotta
like that one just problematic because it looks like Machu Toys' logo.
That's I remember when Toy Farce put you guys up. Remember that put you two on blast.
Yeah, because he had the red one. He had the red logo, right?
Yeah.
Mine is all right. So I'll tell you. You got this is basically just the KB Toys logo.
Oh, I got you.
So like the toy is KB.
Okay. Yes.
And I just instead of where if you see like it's a camera in the back that black.
Right.
If you just take that out, it's the actual like the KB in the middle.
Perfect. Yeah.
And then the Machu is just like I think just like some whatever font I've used, and it's very close to what the other Machu uses too.
That's too funny. I love it. East Coast to West Coast Machu. That's what's so wonderful. Like you guys have a thing now.
In search of mid Machu.
That's right. We need a mid East.
Nobody wants to be mid Machu.
That's also the point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if somebody steps up, we're taking nominations for them. Mid Machu. But yeah, so that is really cool. You know what? Actually, one of the things I was thinking was just turning and maybe not doing the brick wall because I worked so hard on that, but something else where it's just maybe a concrete simple, but just and then peppering it as a background for photos or story things where it's all like it's just a spot, but this way it'll be usable in terms of that. I think that'd be pretty cool. Oh, let's check it out. In the meantime, I still have to fix this Batman because I just got word that my Commissioner Gordon and Riddler shipped. Yes, that's it. Yeah, I need that. Yes, that's your Dio. Yep. I need something like that.
Okay, this doesn't look that bad.
No, that looks awesome.
Yeah, that looks good. I don't see the creases though.
It really it doesn't. It's not showing up here. Like we're.
I mean, it's realistically like
that's what a costume would look like.
Yeah.
That looks neat.
Stop selling me on that toy much.
I know, because he's just so available. It's like Mezco, Spidey, and Goblin.
That's the goal. SDCC, Legion's Con this year. Fill up the rest.
Yep. Yeah, I gotta hang everybody's stuff up. But that's what I want. I want something like that for photo usage, like where it'll be all like the whole smorgasbord of Friends stuff. Speaking of, I just found Jurassic Jesse's. This is reminding me that I'm trying to lock down with him because you guys just went on this past Wednesday, Matt, right? So it was Jurassic Jesse, and it's for the new show that he's doing. If you want to fill everybody in, in case they missed you guys Wednesday night.
It was Jurassic Jesse, Berserk, and Toy Box of Doom, and they were promoting their new show collection. Damn it! Now because
this just happened to you the other time.
No, because now I'm trying to think of what J-Shot said, and now it's throwing me off. It was Collector's Nexus or something like that, right?
Yes. Yeah, so I'm trying to lock down a time for them to come on as well, to getting just get some eyes on their first stream. So that's going to be fun, and obviously go back if you missed, and you hear from the guys with the Sentinels, Matt and John. So from this past Wednesday, this after them, if you want to check out, we had a really fun show with Diorama Prince.
Yeah,
that was a blast. Yep, and Matt had joined us too. So
if we're fortunate and lucky, and we didn't pester her too much, maybe we'll see a Wave 9 Laser Farm diorama print.
Dude, I'm telling you, the farm idea, like when it just laughing about it from a Laserman standpoint, but then actually thinking of farm-based characters. That's rad. Is that those arms are from the Tony Takara?
No, it's from the Mafex. It comes with the Mafex. It's magnetic.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's cool.
Which figures? Which one was that from? The Multiverse of Madness?
This is the Infinity War one.
Oh, okay.
The Mafex one, because like they didn't come out with the Multiverse of Madness one. Okay. I think you're thinking of SHF.
Yeah.
They came out with the...
Do they ever reissue the MCU Mafex? I feel like they don't do that as much.
I don't think they do, but I wouldn't be surprised if they started doing that. Because I feel like the older Mafex MCU is really good. Like I still have my Cap and my Thor and my Iron Man,
Mm-hmm.
Those, but the Iron Man is pretty new still. So you could probably still get that.
Yeah.
It's Cap, I think that's going to be hard to get, and Thor I've seen people sell.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they have the stealth suit Cap.
Yeah, I think that's coming out in March now, I heard.
Yeah, March 31st is the new listed date.
Okay.
I already have that pre-ordered.
I think I'm about to add it.
Yeah.
That's my brother Mike. What's going on, Mikey boy?
I'm so mad at this figure.
Wait, what?
I'm so mad at this Batman figure. This leg pops out.
I was gonna warn you about that Batman. I was like, I don't know if it's worth getting that one.
Yeah.
But like, if you missed out on the Mezco, I totally get it. It's about the same size, I think, too.
Is it? Oh. Yeah.
Is it?
Well, he was giving me.
I think he's shorter.
He might be a little shorter, yeah. He does look good though. Like, look at that.
This is not his cape.
Then I don't know if you should have got it then.
This cape is like $30.
That's a nice looking cape though.
Yeah. You should get him for
I'm thinking about it.
Your Roman key, not X cowl.
Where'd you get that cape from?
GPS.
Okay.
I think this one's the one that is made for Mezco. Has like 9 wires. Like,
yeah.
9. Oh, that's nice. And what that material? That's probably the pleather.
Yeah. It's a good one. It like bends perfectly.
Yeah. Having the extra wires. So this is Mike.
Dude,
this is like when you have
really
all the way down is the way to go. Because I did that with my Mezco cape. The wire, because going way back in time, for those of you that don't have that Mezco 89, came with 2 capes, both of which were a pain in the ass to clip onto their neck.
Wait,
one.
I have that extra cape.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I just realized I'll just put the wire inside.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I have that one too as a good fallback just for a Batman cape. Oh, son of a gun. Yes. Well, I've been so hyped because my Keaton, my Mezco, he held up. He's okay. He's doing well in his plastic cage. But I am going to be cracking open soon that Batman Batmobile 2-pack. And I'm going to screw around. Like, I think it needs work, right? Like, I'm going to have to do some modding, Matt, like to get a...
I I saw that you could use the Mezco heads.
Yeah,
I want to do that. I want to get.
Me
I'm
too.
thinking about getting that 2-pack also.
yeah.
The Batmobile and Batman, because like I have the other one that I painted, but I'm just like I could have finished it, but I could just get that.
Right. And then you get the 89 McFarlane version, which looks really awesome. I mean, it looks, I mean, the seamless body was the big draw, but honestly, like, I just want those head sculpts. I think I'll have more fun posing the McFarlane one, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh.
I will say I have other seamless body figures. Like I have the hyperreal Vader and the hyperreal Luke Skywalker. That hyperreal Vader, everybody has the same problem where the ankle broke off inside of the figure. So it's like that material can degrade over time.
Yeah. Yeah,
So.
it was something worth trying. Like, or like, you know, like I'm sure it was a cool experience. But like with this mystical band, I'm like, yeah, I think I'm gonna be good on seamless stuff. You can like even as a customizer for you, Matt. Like at least for me, like I'm gonna be, we annoy you with all the questions of like, oh no, this thing broke. How do we fix it? But like that takes
It's
away
hard to
any
fix
opportunity.
that.
Yeah.
I'm sure
'Cause even
you
with,
can.
like,
That's like actual surgery because they would have to cut them up under the knife.
yeah.
You know?
Right. Because like a Mezco, like even with you talking about like taking off the thing, like you could still, like I'm sure, stitch that back together. You know, like a suit. Like if you had to go in, you could repair it. We've seen it. It's been done.
Mm-hmm.
Those seamless bodies, man. I don't know. Leave them. I don't need it.
Yeah. I would have to give it stitches, but then they can't like heal like actual stitches.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I don't know.
Like I would have to glue it, right?
Yeah, you would.
And then if I did actually give it stitches, then the holes would still be there, even if I did pull the stitches out, just to hold the glue.
Right. I can't believe I got to do toy surgery on this idiot. Stupid Todd.
That's something I still need to learn is how to fix broken hips like that, because that's something.
Well, now it's the problem is it's on both. It like this is already the fixed leg, so now I have to drill in with my hand drill. I have one of these little guys.
Oh, both hips broke?
Yeah, oh yeah. This is the second leg. Literally both legs on this Batman.
At that point, I would have just threw it out and bought a new one.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, I gave up on Gwen. I couldn't, like, the peg was the tiniest little hole.
So that Gwen, it's tough because it has the drop down hips and it's so small, right? It's if you're not precise with the glue, but even then, if you put glue on it, it's not going to hold. It's not going to keep that. It's not going to be the same.
Yeah, surface
always
area.
going to snap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unless maybe you weld it.
I was thinking about I was looking at glues that are activated by LED.
Ooh.
So you can press it together, make sure that's all around, and then hit it with that LED and it dries in seconds once activated with the LED.
Mm-hmm.
But no, there's no one to say like it won't break another spot.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I saw on TikTok the other day. I was like, "Ooh, LED activated glue."
Is it LED or is it UV activated?
I don't know. It came from like that.
Well, because that's a different. That's a different light source. You need to get a UV light. There's UV resin.
It comes with the pen, the light pen.
Oh.
So I don't know. Whatever it comes with.
Whichever spectrum of light. One of them.
Right.
Listen, I have a business degree. I'm not a light expert.
I don't have a light degree.
Oh, all right. So, guys, this has been fun and a nice little change of pace. A little something to do on a Saturday. What are our plans? What are you guys doing for tomorrow's Super Bowl? Anything? Do you care? Are you not going to do it? Or are we going to still be like
Deadpool versus Wolverine? I want to see the teaser.
Yeah, I only care about the commercials. I don't really. I think some people from the toy community might have a commercial spot. If I believe I saw that correctly.
Really?
Yeah, I saw some people like promoting something about like airing during the Super Bowl, but I don't know if it's going to be on the Super Bowl or if it's just like dropping during the Super Bowl time.
Well, I can't
Interesting.
imagine that the.
It was for State Farm.
Oh,
Really?
yes, that is dropping.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Now I know. Yep.
Plastic Action.
They were showing some of the clips already
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
with
So
Schwarzenegger.
with Schwarzenegger. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that because that's a big win for the toy community.
Huge win,
Wow.
yeah.
That is.
And
Oh my god.
I want to know what Bucky used for for Schwarzenegger, because he also used short rounds in it as well.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I'm like, oh.
Didn't show his face, but
no, they didn't.
But you could clearly tell it was short round.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting. Oh man, I was just telling. I have a student in 7th grade that was just telling me because I've been getting into about like the different niches and niches of photography that exist, and showcasing the toy photography.
Mm-hmm.
And he came up and was like, oh man, I was like, I really want to do stop motion. I've been doing a little bit of stuff at home, blah blah blah. And I was like, all right, man. I'm like, next class, I'm going to show you a bunch of people. Some people I know, some people I just admire from the toy community. I'm like, oh, and Plastic Action. I was like, if you want, just go get a jump start. I'm like, this guy, it's been incredible.
Just show him 6 seconds of 6 seconds of Machu's Black Panther versus Cap.
Oh yeah, no, trust me.
Which is nothing compared to what Plastic Action does,
No.
And other people, like even what's his name? Why is his name escaping me? DGX, right? He does the ones for NECA and Big Bad.
Yeah, and Captain McKay does awesome stop
Captain
motion.
McKay does awesome stop motion. There's a lot of people out there that does really good stuff.
Oh yeah, no, this is I'm gonna be given a nice list of recommended viewings. So
Animist or I'll send you the guy's name on Instagram.
But and I gotta track down.
He does really good stuff.
And I want to track down the kid that did the Lego Spidey stuff for the movie. Because when I started telling him, he's like, what? I was like,
oh
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see Across the Spider-Verse? I'm like, that was a 14-year-old kid. He goes, what? Mm-hmm. I'm like, yeah. Like, incredible. So yes, this is like one of my big, inspirational lessons coming up this week. I'm very excited about it.
Let me see if I can find this guy.
Let's see. Oh, Agent Arnie digs fit or something. And Cal the Collector, how you doing, man? The Cat versus Black Panther Real Inspired. One of my favorite photos I took. That's right. Was that for our collab, Cal? Was that what that was? I can't remember. I just remember you telling me about that. Yeah, Matt, inspirational guy you are.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? You should not be shocked. Just say thank you and take it.
Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, try to fight the urge to say, I know.
Yeah, that's
yeah, I get it, guys. Yeah, I hear it all the time.
I get it. Yeah. Look, can I share this? Hold on. It's this guy. This is like one of my biggest inspirations with the stop motion.
Yeah, be sure
Animist. I'm about to put it up now.
Oh, there we go. Bloop.
This guy does some really good stuff.
I think yeah.
You've definitely seen him around.
Yep.
I don't want to put on the music.
I'll put mute.
Yeah.
Well, like it's so smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just like the little nuances in the posing.
Yeah.
So good.
Do you think he drills into his toys like Mitchell will?
Oh, for sure.
I think if he doesn't, then he uses tack, like a really strong tack. Yeah.
And yes, Cal, I remembered. All right, it was for that. I knew it. This was this is where I discovered it was these wrestling things. It was probably something that
definitely like this is like true stop motion stuff. Like,
is that the arm that you were saying is like really expensive?
Let me see it again. Yeah, that is the expensive one. I'm looking into ordering that, but not right now because it made a huge purchase recently.
I mean, your one purchase is like my entire year's budget for this nonsense.
To be fair, I was looking. It was either that, but I was also looking at a tripod that was around the same price. But it's the same. It would be the same family as like the other stuff that I have, where it's all like motion controlled.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah.
Speaking of wrestling, you guys excited about WrestleMania again?
Yeah.
I never stopped. I'm a fan of The Rock. Yes, that was like, oh my God, I can't believe he's like, they're going to not let Cody finish the story. Like, I was part of that, but I didn't get into the, I never became, as The Rock called it, the Cody crybaby.
Like Cody Cry.
But holy crap, The Rock that turning heel. That's The Rock is only a heel. Like, that's my whole fandom of The Rock is his heel shtick.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm so fired up. I mean, I hope they're smart about how like we finally get there. But I mean, it's Cody and Roman. We're locked in. So
Yeah,
I'm fired up.
We are. Now they finally made the decision, and it was the good one.
Yep. Yeah. I'm super excited. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But hell, he'll rock. And Vince, I want to. This is all I'm going to say is that for you guys out there watching live or in the chat.
Who's Vince? He's a race.
Exactly. Before Survivor Series, I
think
hadn't
you're trying to
read
say Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
I hadn't
if he
read
showed up
all
at
the
WrestleMania.
text.
Be amazing.
What a jerk. That's all. It's heinous.
Just
Allegedly
heinous. Mary Fox, yes, making move media is super cool.
Yeah.
With his stuff. Yep, the scan things. I've thought about it. Like he has a channel. I was looking at how he does his behind the scenes stuff. It's just another avenue. It's another aspect of this hobby that you can set yourself down to
and that stuff is also definitely something you can do. You can take your phone and scan your toys.
Yeah.
Like with your iPhone, scan the toys, upload them, and then rig it up, and then animate it or throw in already made animations that you can download for free.
Right. Yeah, it is definitely it's neat. But man, stop.
But look at the time going by, as he's doing this.
The amount of like I think I have patience being a teacher, and then I see a stop motion animator. I'm like, nope, that's a person with patience. They've achieved nirvana.
So the only times that I commit to this is when I know I have nothing to do with like in terms of like leaving the house or like stream or work or family stuff.
Yeah.
But I give him huge props.
Tremendous. I love it. Oh,
and, last bit on that one, it just made me think of all the Lego stop motion stuff. I think Lego puts out like tutorials or things to get kids started. So that'd be a great beginner spot. I think they used to have an app.
There's an app. That's what I was about to say. Like I'm pretty sure it still exists because that was only part of this surge.
Last time I went to see a movie, there's a commercial for that again, just being like Star Wars, and it was kids making the scene using the app.
I keep telling them, I'm like, they have Hollywood level production. If they have a phone, they can do anything. They can do
phone shoots at 4K. You are on your way.
Yeah.
You don't even have to shoot 4K.
I'm just saying that's
right.
If you're worried about quality of your video, it doesn't get much higher.
Right. I know. But fellas, what do you think? You ready to call it a night? This has been fun. I've been having a blast. But this way, Matt, maybe we can go play some WWE if you're down.
That's what I was going to ask you. Are you still want to do that? Or...
Yeah. I'm still awake.
We got to get your audio situated, and
it should be good.
Have to drink a coffee.
Can you guys create your own characters in this thing?
Why
haven't you done that yet? Why don't I see a wrestler Yimbo and a wrestler Machu fight?
It does take a long time to do it.
Or that should be the stream. You guys just slowly building it yourself.
We won't be able to stream together in that way. We'll be able to. We'd be able to talk and have our audio shared. We could both separately broadcast, but then one would be Matt's character build, and the other one would be mine.
Yeah.
That'd be super interesting. Like that's the ooh.
But then we wouldn't be able to see what each of others doing unless we had the stream going on this.
Very true.
You just keep your iPhone, or not your iPhone, like an iPad near you with them muted, set to the other person's channel. You're looking at like, hey, look at that.
Well, I did learn that I can play my PlayStation on my goggles.
That's sick.
And then also have another window of YouTube open.
Oh boy.
I gotta test that out someday.
Okay.
I gotta set it up and then test it out.
Yeah. Well, Ray Paz, thank you so much, buddy. And thank you again to everybody here that's been hanging out, popping in and out, or just you stuck around for the whole time. Thank you so much. Matt and Shu, thank you guys. You guys are the best, as you know. Love you guys so much. This was so enjoyable. Such a nice way to spend our evening. And again, if you guys are catching the replay, don't forget to check out Between Two Sentinels every Wednesday, along with the Toy Pick community.
Are you guys on this Wednesday?
We might be. Maybe if you guys are around, you can hop on. If you're not having a show,
That's right.
You know, I don't know. Maybe, probably, possibly.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. It's Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. And that's like we don't do anything, but then we should. I don't know.
It really depends on your significant others.
Exactly.
You know?
I think if Toy Father's wife normally works, so maybe he's around. I don't know.
We'll have to find out. But yeah, so
but yeah, like we don't want to leave people hanging if they, if they got nothing to do, and just hop on by.
Yep.
Can you
And
do
as
top 10
always,
then, if I'm not around?
Should we start with that first, and then
it might be a good idea.
Can you just do that while I'm out?
We'll have to talk about that.
Yeah. We will figure this out. So, but as always, typically on Wednesdays, just about 98% appearance completion percentage. We show up each and every Wednesday, and don't forget to hit that notification bell on all of these channels and any channel that you enjoy, because especially like tonight, sometimes like we break the time slot, do something different, and you want to hopefully be notified so you can hang out. But thank you guys again. Appreciate everybody. I hope you have an awesome rest of your Saturday evening. Have an enjoyable Super Bowl if that's what you're doing, or the toy stuff, all that good stuff.
Chewy, buy a PS5.
No. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Hold on. My outro. I have the whole outro. All right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.